I was doing that all summer. Nobody was biting the bait. Actually, nobody did bite the bait. You know why? Because niggas don't want to spend that money.
Yeah.
I remember one day I got livid on the gram. Niggas try to say, yo, your jury fake. How can they say that? How can they say this jury fake? They coming out with anything right now.
Jury?
Huh?
Yeah, niggas was questioning your jury?
Yeah. I remember I got mad and I told whoever said, let's go spend 100,000 right now. Let's go spend it right now. Let's go spend it right now. After that happened, nigga, like, it's.
Let me ask you, what if a nigga took that bait and spent it?
That would have been tough, but who's really doing that? Who you know could get mad and just spend 100,000 tomorrow off impulse?
I mean,
No, why? Because niggas are having, niggas got it. But are they going to spend it on impulse? Like, man.
It'd be stupid to just try to prove another nigga I can spend 100,000. What you want to spend it on?
You want on yourself, treat yourself. That goes back to me saying spend that shit.
That's what I'm saying, but ain't that stupid if the nigga catch a bait and if it ain't a house or something?
No, what if he got a house?
On his house, nigga, huh?
No, what if he got a house? What if he got properties, whatever?
Get another one. How many chains you got? How many places you got?
How many houses can you really get? You can get 1 million houses.
How many chains you can really get?
But you can also have fun with that money too, because that's investment.
Yeah, right. But I'm just saying, no, it's an example I'm giving. You could keep buying houses, like you buying chains and
that's
shit.
That's what we talking about. All this money that's invested, have fun with it too.
Yeah.
These everybody
no,
living like.
Sure
they living like they go in the crib.
There's one nigga that got money right now, but he dead broke. We gamble with the nigga. He got it.
Oh yeah, it's invested everywhere.
It's invested, but he don't got no money.
Yeah.
Money is capital. He don't got no money. He dead pop. He got money.
It's everywhere. Yeah.
But it's everywhere. He lost like what, 500,000 to 600,000 cash, but he don't have no money.
What you?
But he got property and shit like that. But he don't have no
money though.
Cash, cold cash.
Yeah.
Cold cash. Like he can't do what he want to do right now.
Not liquid cash. Everybody got liquid cash.
Yeah.
This is when I knew everybody was broke. I'm gonna tell you, this is when I knew a lot of people was broke.
Yeah.
How many people really got $1 million cash? When you think about that shit, I'm talking about
from our
yeah, I'm talking about rappers.
Our culture.
Yeah, I'm talking about rappers, actors.
Not many.
A cash. Yeah, we talking about they might have a house.
Nobody
really has that cash.
The liquidation, but nobody got no.
And then when niggas see me for 10 months, 12 months on a gram, 100,000. I don't give a fuck if I did that shit 12 times. I gotta split it half.
Y'all, listen, y'all hear Premo, right? Don't take this the wrong way. He's saying spend it. Whether he tell y'all not, he's saving something too. He ain't stupid. He's spending it and he's saving. Let's get that out the way. He is not stupid. Right?
Of course not.
You know what I mean? Because you know some people get that shit.
The gram don't want to hear about that though. They don't want to hear about the investments. They don't want to hear about the Bitcoin you brought. They want to hear you throwing that champagne on that sky door. They want to see that flash.
They want to do that shit every night. Every night.
You said the gram want to say, you know, they want to see more than the flash shit.
What's that?
They want to see nigga downfall. They want to see you lose it all.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what they waiting for. They ain't gonna happen.
They want to see you lose it all.
They ain't gonna happen.
It's fucked up, right? Swear it's crazy, right?
That's how it is.
That's crazy, right?
The niggas will praise you until you
I
drop.
don't get it. I never got that. You know what I mean? So Premo, the book dropping March 9th. The movie's dropping March 9th. The album dropping March.
On Valentine's weekend.
Valentine's weekend. Premo 2, right? The name of the album.
What is the name of the album? I don't even know.
What is the album?
Yeah. It's Premo 2?
Everything Premo.
I'm on my own day. That's tough.
Everything Premo. So Premo, I heard you say, don't show up if you ain't coming to show out.
Don't show up if you ain't coming to show off.
You remember you said that?
Yeah.
What you mean by that?
Don't come.
I think I know what you mean by that.
Don't come outside if you ain't willing to spend no money.
Yeah.
Don't come in the club if you come to be heavy on somebody else's dollar.
Right.
Stay home for all that.
Right. So basically, don't party if you ain't really coming to party.
Yeah.
Don't be trying to get in off your face.
Yeah.
Don't be in the section
only
just
thing,
looking
only,
around.
Only thing that could happen is you just tricking your mind to be envious because you in there fucked up and everybody else doing good. Your thoughts start playing tricks on you.
What's the most you ever spent in a club? You ever spent so much money in the club and the next day you was like, wow, the fuck, why?
Yeah, I was doing that all my
wrong with
life.
me,
I've been
man?
doing that all my
What
life.
I did that for?
I've been doing that all my life. Spending money, $2,000-$3,000, wake up, my stomach hurting. I've been getting hype over that.
Yeah.
Cause I got like a logic in my brain that been working for me since I was like 16 or 15 when I was in Summer Youth.
Yeah.
As long as my feet on this pavement, I'm gonna find a way to get some money.
That's right.
And like, I'm a hustler.
You're a natural boy. You love to hustle.
The job was good. I did that shit till I was 21. The job was good, but I'm just good with far as like maneuvering outside.
That's right. That's right.
Jack of all trades.
You ever thought about what your life would have been like if you were still correctional?
Boring. I wouldn't experience near half the shit I experience now. I wouldn't be having big dice games, winning 200,000. I wouldn't be in Dubai spending 30,000.
Right.
I wouldn't experience none of that shit.
Right.
I wouldn't have met certain people that I know now.
Right. So you quit the core officer job or you got?
I resigned before they could able to fire me.
After 1 year? How you retire after a year, bro? You can't retire after a year.
No, resign.
Oh, you resigned?
Yeah.
Right. Oh, man. So what you got for the kids, man? What you got? Any positive message for the kids? You know, these young boys out here just beefing with each other. They scared of each other. What you got? You know what I mean? Tell them something.
That's more so the time. That's more so the time we live in. And I'm trying to curve it. At the end of the day, we in America. This shit based on $1, getting some money.
Yeah.
That's one thing I know is they don't care what you're doing, how you do it. If you got some money, you're gonna be respected. You're gonna be able to make moves.
Right.
So it has to make sense at the end of the day.
Right.
If it ain't involving no money, why even risk it? Why even risk your life? You know what I'm saying? And another thing is, don't let nobody tell you otherwise. You know, and don't care what people say. As soon as you start caring what people saying, that's when you lost. That's when you're trying to fit in, or you're trying to mold yourself to something you're not. You got to just be you and do you. Because I've been called bozos, clowns many times over the last few months.
That's right.
Not many times. My third month, I was putting so much money. Yo, take that shit down. All I know is this is built to clout. All this bullshit. This is building clout. This is building like that energy. Now the same nigga that was telling me, yo, now I see what you was doing. I ain't gonna lie, it worked for you. So sometimes you gotta just take a gamble, take a chance.
That's right. We love gambling.
That's another way you're gonna be successful. You have to gamble.
Got it, yeah. Got to invest in yourself.
Yes.
Got to gamble
a lot
in
of
yourself.
Niggas scared. Yeah, a lot of niggas scared.
Can't be scared. You know?
That's a fact.
So, damn. Spin That Entertainment. How you come up with that name?
Me and artists came up with that name. When I was in what the fuck I was at? I was in St. Lucia. We was talking on the phone. He like, yo, we gotta come up with a record label. I'm like, wow. He like, yeah, we got our own record label. I'm thinking a record label was way more complicated than I thought it was. I didn't know it was so base. He like, what you want to call it? I said, I don't Mr. Spin That Shit. He said, we're gonna use Spin That Shit Entertainment. And then the logo, I'm changing that logo, so don't get too comfortable with that logo. I don't like that logo. That's not what I'm perpetrating right now. Even though a lot of niggas might know me for that ski man, so the logo gonna be changed. So we could just exit that out.
Right.
I gotta get out of here. I don't like that logo. You like that logo? I don't like the logo.
Owes you, bro.
Ski man. That shit like some 99 shit. I don't like that logo.
Spin That Entertainment.
Spend that, but a nigga got a ski mask on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get rid of that.
What's the most you ever spent on a woman?
What's the most I ever spent on a woman? My girl?
That wasn't your girl. Before you had a girlfriend, what was the most you ever spent on a woman?
And dates accumulating up
Oh, that
That
shit
one
add-
time.
one time, like going to just
One
buy her some
time.
shit. 12,000.
Okay?
Yeah, 12,000.
Because you said spend that, they going to get the impression you're talking about on women.